Hello everybody and welcome back to Screen Stars. I'm here today to bring you my review for the 2019 war film 1917, a film that is co-written and directed by Sam Mendes. It stars Dean Charles Chapman, George McKay, Colin Firth, Benedict Cumberbatch and Mark Strong. And this is a film that focuses on two young British soldiers in the First World War who were given a pretty impossible task. They are told to deliver a message behind enemy lines, and this message is hopefully to stop thousands of British soldiers from being killed from heading into a trap, but also that one of the young British soldiers who's got to go and deliver the message, his brother is one of the soldiers who is going to take part in this mission. So he wants to get this letter there as soon as he can to stop these British soldiers doing this charge and walking into a German trap and hopefully saving his brother at the same time. Now that's the basic idea of this story here, fairly simple stuff. Now much has been made of this film and its unique approach to filmmaking. It's essentially looks like it's been made in one continuous shot, this film. Which is quite an achievement. There's no getting around it. I think as a technical achievement, this film, it's staggering. As a piece of filmmaking, a piece of original filmmaking, it really does stand on the top of the mountain. I think it's a really impressive piece of filmmaking, this film, and it really does take you back. It's just a really beautiful film to watch. Like I said, the story is actually really quite simple. These two soldiers going off to deliver this message, but it gets more and more complex as the story goes along, and if something happens, something tragic, that it takes a turn that you don't expect this film. And another thing I really liked about this film was the fact that the names in this film, by that I mean the Colin Firth and the Benedict Cumberbatch and the Mark Strongs, are barely in it. They play like officers in the British Army, who are kind of in it for 5 minutes at a time, which I thought was really nice. It's these two young British soldiers that are stars of this film, and that approach really works because it feels so real and genuine, this film, and it's staggeringly filmed. It puts you right in the heart of this conflict and you feel part of this film. You actually feel a part of it. It's such a difficult thing to explain until you watch it, because you feel right at the centre of this thing and you're really drawn into this story. And it's one of the most staggering films I think I've seen for a long time in how it looks and how it feels and how it makes you feel. The cinematography is breathtaking. The battle scenes are deeply impactful, and very affecting, and with incredible performances. But another thing this film does really nicely and uniquely is there are quiet moments in this film. Some slow, tender moments, like when he's hiding overnight in some wreckage and he happens across a young French girl who's found this baby, and they have this unique, tender moment together, this evening together, before he has to then move out and re-engage in his mission and get through enemy territory. So it's slow, tender moments are just as deep and impactful as the big, extravagant battle scene moments. And this film delivers really heavily on some of the most tension-filled scenes I've felt for such a long time, where you're literally on the edge of your seat. How are they going to get through this? How are they going to get to this next part of the film? How are they going to survive? And you really want them to get where they need to be, but you really don't know how they're going to do it. So it's a unique film. It's It's one of those that you immediately want to watch again. It's one of those films that you want to watch and just reanalyze and just pick up the small details and really absorb everything about it. It's a war film quite unlike anything I think I've probably ever seen. It's so unique. I don't think it's, it's not overly brutal. It's not like Saving Private Ryan where limbs are falling off left, right, and centre, and it's graphic in a really brutal and realistic way. I mean, it does feel very brutal and realistic, this film, but it's just not in your face. It doesn't really need to be. You just really, really feel these characters. They felt real. The situation felt real, and everything that they were doing and involved in felt real. And that's because you felt like you was there with them. And that's how it's filmed. You literally feel like you're walking alongside them. You feel like you're part of this group. So therefore, you experience everything with them. It really unique experience. I do have to really compliment this film. It's one of the most unique films I think I've seen in a very, very long time. And I do think we're going to probably see an awful lot of copycatting going on with this film. A lot of people copying what this film has done. And if they do it well, I'd be happy for that, but I'm sure we'll see some really poor examples of this in the next couple of years. So I'm going to give this film a 9 out of 10. A utterly joyful film, really unique filmmaking experience, and if you like really good war films, then you are really, really going to enjoy this one. I strongly recommend it. So that is my review for 1917. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and of course I'll see you next time for more reviews on Screen Stars.